The next 3 hours.
Hello and welcome back, travelers, to our D&D 5e campaign. And Chad's gonna be bringing it for the next few hours.
Bringing it.
And
Jesus.
Justin's feeling energetic. So, wow, oh wow. You guys,
We'll make this awkward.
Go for it.
I hope you do.
You gotta poop?
I'm not lava day. I can make it awkward back.
excuse me? Please don't shit at the table.
Wow, everything looks weird now.
Or in bed.
You get used to seeing
There's no rats
yellow.
involved.
It's weird.
Camera's off.
You don't have to worry.
Which camera?
It's fucking I think.
No cameras off.
What
What are you talking about?
Is it because you couldn't see the screen?
I can't see the screen.
That one doesn't turn off. It's this one.
Because you didn't see the preview screen. Like that
I
one.
can see it right there.
No, I mean, because that one's
We are
up.
rolling to
That
save
one's
travelers.
Yeah, we are.
We're rolling to save the world.
All right. So
We are Atlas.
Yo.
We destroy the world and rebuild it.
Now.
Will the world be saved?
when we last left off, you guys were at Warden's Pass. The destruction of the tree caused some sort of wormhole to open, pulling all of the surroundings into the earth itself. When you all awoke, you found yourselves in a strange new place. The water had a pale violet to it. The sky looked like crystalline quartz. The trees, covered in a soft, pale blue leaf-like substance, with red lichen moss growing up the trunks of petrified wood. A very alien and unique-looking location. It wasn't until the arrival of a strange failing that was able to take you to this city within this new world, this new place that you have yet to discover your true whereabouts of where you really are. Upon arriving to the city, many of the inhabitants viewed Legic as some sort of prophetic character, proclaiming him to be the blessed one of Korriban. What this means and what that truly entails, we will find out tonight. As you made your way to the center courtyard, surrounded by failing guards after viewing this massive statue of a dragon, dubbed Korriban. That is where we begin tonight's episode. They have taken you further into the city. You have approached a great keep, a castle. The courtyard is very well decorated, ornamentally, with artwork, landscaping, even small garden paths have been laid out throughout the area that you can see visibly with your eyes. The architecture is interesting, though. It looks elven almost, but not quite. It's different. You've never seen artwork really like this. The architecture's foreign, it's alien. Needless to say, Julian is the only one who can quite communicate at the moment. You know that there's far too many guards and far too many hostiles at the moment to really do anything other than listen for the moment. I'll give you guys a chance to speak amongst yourselves as you are approaching the great entrance of this keep.
Were we forced here?
Yeah, they surrounded you with weapons.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You made it seem so.
And we couldn't understand
Peaceful.
them, right?
You guys can't understand them. But Julian can. Julian is able to communicate with them.
Yes.
The only thing that they would have said to you is, yeah, basically move. Their weapons are drawn. They are pointed towards you, but they do not seem like they're trying to attack you. It's more of looks like a cautionary stance. Their demeanor doesn't seem to be aggressive, more authoritarian.
So, where are they taking us?
I'd imagine they're taking us to wherever Corbin is. Maybe? I'm not exactly sure, but I've been in enough countries to know that you just let them do what they need to do. That way you can do, eventually, what you need to do.
Which is stop the Endless? Something like that?
I think we need to start thinking about how we're going to escape.
No.
I feel like with our friend here, we don't need to worry about escaping unless you do something really fucking stupid, Fulmer.
I don't like the thought of us being forced to go somewhere, and we have no idea what's going on.
I don't know if I would call this forced.
Not exactly forcing us.
I'm sure we can.
It's more of a heavy suggestion.
This is more of a pointy suggestion.
Not pointy.
I mean,
Sharp, pointy suggestion.
I mean, you look around. We do not fit in with them, so they don't know how to perceive us.
It's their prejudice.
I don't think they have the opportunity to be prejudiced exactly. I mean, it looks like there's only them here. I don't even know if they know anything is outside of wherever we are.
Can I roll to understand how effective their tactics are?
As far as like a military sense go, with a passive perception, they seem to be. It would be relatively procedured. I mean, it seems to be just more of a keep your weapons drawn on them. If they try to move, then, surround them.
Their tactics seems pretty primitive, but effective.
How are the four of us walking?
I
Like,
would
who's
assume
where?
you're walking in a horizontal line with them.
Shackles.
No, there's no shackles.
Yeah.
You are making stuff up.
Balls
You just,
attached to the shackles?
added stuff.
Our mouths bound or something.
That's how we're talking.
They got something over our mouths so we can't say our spells.
Yeah.
You
You've
wish
been
they had something in
talking.
your mouth.
You were just talking.
Couldn't
But-
be much worse than this.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with Julian.
You can even hear one of the guards, since your spell is still active. One of them appears to be speaking to the other one. Are they planning something? What are they talking about? And you hear the one that appears to be the one that's in charge seems to look over towards the rest of the soldiers and kind of goes, "Silence. We will get them to you. Do not speak."
Friend, I assure you that we're not trying to do anything. We're just letting you do whatever it is you need to do, and then hopefully that leads us out of here.
You watch as the soldier turns towards you, the one in charge, and he lowers his weapon to his side, still pointed towards you, but not walking in like with a thrusting motion. He stops, and he kind of makes his way, grabs you by the shoulder, and like makes sure you're looking towards him.
You could just ask me to look.
I know you're using magic to speak our tongue.
Should I not?
You are not to be trusted.
While this is going on, I'm gonna kind of hang back and let Fallner catch up with me so I can be next to him. All right, Fallner. So here's the plan. I'm gonna go invisible, right?
Well,
Sound good? And then I think you can go invisible, right?
I can't anymore. I used to.
What does that mean?
I've forgotten how.
Which
Was that part of his body?
Which lore-wise, that is a completely actual and common thing. Many people within the magical arts, if they don't remain refined and practiced on it, if they spend more time throwing cannonballs or lifting rocks, they may forget certain nuances of a spell.
What do you mean you forgot now? What does that
I
mean?
might have partaken a little too much in the Barduno plan.
All right, here's the plan. I'm gonna go invisible. I'm gonna find a way to get us out of here, okay?
Can you guys do it more than once? Can you do it more than once, or just on yourself?
Just myself.
Or,
That's all that matters.
I will play decoy then.
Jez, if they see you do this, they're gonna react.
You can see as you
But that's the point. They don't see me do it.
as they are approaching, you watch as that commander goes, "What are your friends speaking of?"
Oh, God damn it.
I gotta say, Jez, they look mighty intimidating.
Stop them from talking.
They look mighty annoying.
Everyone, probably best that we don't do whatever it is that you're planning to do.
We're not planning on doing anything. We're just having a nice conversation.
You could
about
hear
the
them the
architecture.
entire time.
Yeah, I
The
can hear
architecture
you.
here is lovely. We're just talking
I
about
can
it.
hear you. So,
They can't hear us though.
I'm going to turn back to the commander. So, before we go any further, what's wrong with magic exactly?
Notice that he looks around and I will let everything be explained by the seer. He points towards the door and you can see that the entrance of the keep has a massive tree that looks like it's growing through the door. Does not look like it should be passable at all.
So you're saying that we go in there, all of us.
Keep moving.
I
Why does he always look so angry?
He's pointing at
something
that tree.
something that we have. He knows that I'm using magic to be able to understand him. He's
So
not
what-
happy about it.
So what of it?
What's wrong with magic?
I don't know.
Is he
We're-
jealous?
I don't think that's the case. Look, we just need to go in here, we'll figure out everything, and then we'll leave. From here. The entire place. We'll go back to wherever it is. Our material plane, not theirs.
Sounds good.
Quick. Boom, boom, boom. Easy, 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 right?
I blacked out. What?
We're gonna
I'm
go
going invisible.
No. You were gonna go invisible. I don't think that's a good idea. They're scared
it's
of
a good
magic. I don't think that's a good thing.
Oh,
I can
are
see
they?
it on that guy's face.
So
You should
that
listen.
is our trump card. If they
Yeah,
really
it is.
are.
It was a coincidence. We
They're
happen
really
to have
all
magic.
scared of
She has a lot of magic.
Yeah.
It's just she could just make a rampage and scare them off.
I don't.
I can blast them out of the way.
It's true. I'll make a giant ball.
You're not very good with
Yeah.
diplomacy, are you? Any of you?
No.
Diplomacy? No, it's about making them run.
Then how the fuck are we gonna get out of here? If they do not help us get out of here? I don't know if you've seen the sky. I don't know where we are.
That's a good point. He has a good point.
So let's just go in here and figure things out first, and then we.
Okay,
Do
but
what
if
we
things
need
start
to
to
do.
get ugly, then we use magic and we nip
Enough
from there.
totaling!
Yes.
I
yes,
said
I
move!
agree. And I'm gonna walk
He's yelling
in.
now.
Let's move.
I think we died.
I almost.
Wait, get inside. I'm gonna like
There's only one-
hesitantly go through because it looks like I'm not supposed to be able to.
As you make your way towards the tree and you approach, you watch as the commander sort of takes lead. He walks out in front of you, and as he does, he places his spear towards the tree. And as he taps it on the trunk of this massive tree growing through the door, you watch as the branches begin to almost glow. And as they glow, you can see that a form, an effeminate form, seems to almost begin to appear from within the trunk of it. And you can see as a dryad makes its like emergence from the tree. So it appears to be like a woman made of all bark and briar and branch.
I thought we were walking into a tree vagina.
No, you are not walking into a tree vagina.
That's Lava Day's job.
Bark at the moon.
Just clarifying. Otherwise, that's what I'm gonna be picturing the whole time.
You see as the dryad like exits the tree trunk, looks towards the commander, and you can see the commander look towards this dryad. We are here to see the seer. May we please enter? You see the dryad looks towards the rest of them, or the rest of you. You can hear this, you guys cannot. They bear the ancestry of the Netherese. Why would you vile a sanctum with such horrific creatures?
Excuse me.
One of them bears the mark of Korriban. He surely must be seen by the seer. If not, then what are we to do with them? They have committed no crime. They cannot be executed simply for existing. Very well. You may see the seer. Watch as the dryad turns and enters into the tree, and you watch as the tree basically breaks apart and basically reveals the door. And as it opens the door, you are allowed into the sanctum. Commander.
Before we go in, I'm going to turn to Legic, and I'm going to take my helmet off, and as it comes off, it's going to turn back into the actual helmet. I feel like you're going to need this. There's a verbal thing you got to do, but this is what helps me be able to understand them.
Oh, it's this.
Yeah.
This is a magical item.
Yeah. Just be careful with it. I don't know. They don't like using magic, but I feel like you're going to be the one doing the talking here.
Is there a little tight fit?
Yeah. It was
Is
made
there
for me,
a
but luckily it fits you too.
Phrase I have to use?
Yeah, and I'll just teach him a simple phrase.
Yeah, so it's a very simple somatic gesture. It's basically the ancient Netherese word of says for speak. Many of the actual incantations of magic were discovered by the Netherese. Thus, their language is sort of formed around it. As you enter into this keep, you're sort of shocked at what you see. It is a massive throne room of crystal and stone. Huge jutting stalagmites and stalactites, both the ground and the ceiling, jut in different directions. There is this almost beautiful prismatic rainbow that kind of like reflects and bounces off of multiple surfaces throughout the room. It's gorgeous. There is small cracks within the walls that bleed and leak out water that seems to flow down into natural well springs where you can see strange-looking fish, species you've never seen before, swimming throughout the pond, all with a very winding, twisting path that leads to a massive, and when I mean massive, I mean gargantuan throne. If you ever played Dark Souls and you saw, was it Gwendolyn? If you ever saw her throne, double it. It's huge, but it's empty. Completely empty. But right before the throne, there appears to be this orb that floats about 3 feet off the ground. It's white, with arcing pieces of electricity and magic that appear to be flowing off of it. Notice that the guards and this commander, as they enter, they won't look at it. They keep their heads looking down. And as their heads point and look down towards the ground, since you're now wearing the helmet, you're the one that hears it. Seek an audience with the seer. Its words shall decide your fate. And it gestures towards this orb.
I walk towards the orb. I'll be back.
You go alone? Okay. Just logic. 5 and 2. My phone out. Perfect. Falner, take 86 damage. I'm joking.
Oh my god. I
What?
thought he was being
What are you
sincere.
fucking doing?
He seems
Okay,
so
lightning.
sincere.
I'm just fucking chilling.
You're tree lighting in this case.
So
Wherever we are.
Middle of the lightning.
You make your approach towards this orb, As you get closer towards it, though, the blinding light, it is much more tolerable the closer you are, actually. Doesn't make quite a lot of sense, but now that you're closer, you can see there's something within inside the orb. It's an egg. It appears to be an egg made out of pure crystal. And as you approach, you can hear a whisper coming from within inside. Traveler, long lost in your journey. What brings you to this forsaken place?
Guidance.
You have blinded yourself, yet you refuse to see. That is the nature of your kind.
Humans?
Sir, you bear the mark of my kind.
About that, I don't know how. I've only heard of that until we arrived. I don't even know who Corbin is.
Corbin. A legacy that I am supposed to fulfill. How can I, when I am unborn? I am sick, corrupted, infected with her blight. Safe I am within this shell. Born again, I claim my throne. And you do not belong here, outsider.
Well, I didn't come here on my own accord. I don't even know how the hell we got here.
Mortal, we all be. Yet, puppets for those who know no sense of it. You require freedom. I require salvation. A union, perhaps.
What do you mean? Do you need a vessel?
You have a friend who is lost.
Who's that? Lavender?
A friend like those from here.
How do you know?
I can hear him screaming through the roots. Across the waters. She keeps him there.
Who does?
Demoness. Foul, wretched Zuchtmoy is her name. She wishes to to spread her blight across your world and use the great trees to do so. I was fortunate enough to keep her at bay, but sickness took me. Now I am confined within this state.
Is there an egg inside the crystal shell?
The crystal shell is an egg.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Is there an egg in the egg?
There's no.
What came before it?
It's like a Russian doll. It just keeps.
Crystal chicken?
How can we help each other? It sounds like you asked for something. I asked for something. Sounds like you're capable of helping me with that. That was weird.
Is he picking on?
We're trying to leave, but you're telling me there's danger here. And perhaps Lavender is just over that body of water.
Do you even know where you are?
No.
You are at the core of your world. This is the center of everything. The center of it all.
The core.
The Demon Lord wishes to use these great trees to spread her blight across the world. And if she does, it will be overtaken by rot and decay.
But how can we be in the core when the world is flat?
Asking the real questions.
I see you are blind.
Yes.
Oh god.
Logic, the flat earther.
He's that guy that has like a little sticker on his wagon that says the earth's flat.
What do you need from me? Sounds like you have a way to get out of where you're at.
2 trees.
2 trees.
2 trees to pollinate the world. One of life and one of death. It does not matter which, but one must die.
Are these theoretical trees, or is it actually a tree?
Your friend is one,
Fuck.
and the other my brother.
What are you asking?
That one must die.
Clearly it's gonna be your brother.
If you think you can kill a dragon that is as old as creation, then it must be done.
Who is the tree of death?
Your friend.
Are you asking me to make a decision? I don't understand what you're wanting.
I'm asking you to save the world.
I can't kill Lavende. And even if I did, sounds like I'd be dead regardless.
You were brought here either by your own design or one of fate. It matters not. I will not let the Fellwild fall. This safe haven from your gods and your insistent urge and need for power. I will keep these people safe until the end of time.
How are you supposed to do that?
There is no sickness if there is no tree.
Ah. I see.
Only a dragon.
How do I get to these trees?
Across the sea.
Well, how do I traverse the sea? I don't see any boats.
I can have my people take you to the kingdom of Rot. There, you will see the ancient and long destroyed kingdom of Fangoria. You dwell into her lands. Only you of your companions has the ability to kill the tree.
How?
Only the breath of a dragon. And you bear our mark.
Fulno was right. All right. Well, it's best not to waste any more time.
Summon my god.
What?
Summon my guard.
I thought he said God for a second. Like, what? I don't know his name. Can he see me? I mean, I'm kind of
You walked ahead by yourself.
blinding. Well, I'm just gonna walk back out then. I'm just gonna be like coming out of the bright light. Hey, you, come here.
You watch as the commander approaches you.
You told me to summon you.
You watch as he turns and walks down the path. You see him approach the seer, and within just a few moments, he turns heel, comes right back, and looks towards you all. I will take you to the dogs. The seer has told me everything.
What is going on?
Oh, what's he saying before you give me my helmet back?
We're going off to destroy a tree.
What?
Now,
Can't we just pick any tree?
no. He says there's 2 trees. What was it? Something and death. What was the other one?
Life.
Life and death, right? One of life and one of death. One has his brother, which is a really old dragon, and the other is Lavender.
Oh my god.
One of them has to die.
This is a joke, right?
I feel like with names like the Tree of Life and I'm assuming the Tree of Death, destroying one would upset a balance that should not be. What is life without death? And death without life and all that?
You don't know. There's another thing. Zuck Boy. I don't know what that is.
What about it?
Zuckboy?
Said that's who has Lavender.
So we're gonna go sail across the ocean, which I'm fine with, to destroy some tree. And then what happens with Lavender? How's this?
There's 2 trees, and I think it's theoretical, or I think it's a wow, can't think of the word.
Metaphor?
A metaphor.
Maybe.
That Lavender is a tree, and this dragon is a tree.
No, Lavender is like really a tree though, mate. Have you seen what it looked like last time?
but
You should see his heart.
He doesn't have one.
so
Doesn't have one.
they're going to be taking us to
The fuck does that mean?
the land of rot or something like that.
This sounds nice.
The Rot Kingdom.
I just got out of Yonogu's realm and now I'm going to the land of rot.
Tell me about it.
I don't even know what to do at this point. I don't know where to go, how to leave. So the best thing we could do is I don't think you saw what it was, but there's an egg down there. There's an egg, a dragon egg that told me I bear the mark of Corbin, which, by the way, that isn't Corbin. It's some sort of lineage where he was supposed to protect it or something, and hey, that shard that hid in my neck, that's the reason I have his mark.
Bro,
So he was
bro,
right. He was right. It was because
Of course
the
I'm
shard.
right. I'm always right.
And my breath, my acid breath that comes from that shard is what kills the tree. If it is a dragon or Lavender, maybe there is a tree there. And it only appears when they're dead. I don't know.
This whole thing sounds like a fever dream.
I don't know. You want to go talk to him?
The egg?
Yeah. Maybe you can get some sense out of this.
I don't know if that egg is gonna talk to me.
Let's just have an omelet and get it over with.
You know what?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be like, Jess, let's go.
What? Me?
Let's go.
Oh, alright, we're going,
Can I have my helmet back, please?
Yeah.
Did he just fucking steal my helmet?
I think so.
I'm gonna toss you the helmet, unless you can already comprehend language.
I could, but I'd have to cast a spell, and we know how that goes here.
Hey, dragon person thing, please tell me you're still talking.
Who are you talking to?
I went back to the egg.
So you decide to walk back towards the egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is it. This is what you're talking to.
So you walked up with them.
He took me with.
Okay. You hear the speech of the egg come forward, and it enters through your mind. Like, it's not, the helmet had nothing to do with the communication. It's able
That's
to
only me
communicate.
assuming.
It's able to communicate with you just telepathically. You require more.
Oh, I could understand him. But we don't need this. I'll give it back to you.
Well, do you require more?
I'm going to tell you, I don't feel comfortable making this decision. Though the choice is obvious, I would like my captain here to make that decision
Oh, so
for
throwing
us.
me under the bus.
No.
Alright, I see.
You've known
I don't blame you, I'd do it too.
You've known Lavender longer.
Alright.
Very much like your kind. To avoid any responsibility.
No responsibility. I made the decision, and now I'm having that.
You
discussion.
made the decision long ago. Don't try to forget it, even though that's all you ever do.
What are you talking about? Long ago. I've been alive for like 25 years. What's long?
I feel like I'm not supposed to be here right now.
I think
It's very awkward for
I think
me.
he's talking about an entire race of mortals on the surface.
Alright, so
Oh, by the way, that's right. We're in the core of the earth.
that checks out, I guess.
You know, I always thought there was magma around here.
What do you require of me?
Care to explain why we're killing this tree, or if the tree is a person, or if it is a tree, it's, you know, it's kind of like...
Have you ever planted a garden?
Yeah.
Have you planted trees?
No. Figured it's the same
Trees often need to pollinate in order to grow.
almost. So you're saying that Lavender is gonna... Or the dragon, they're supposed to reproduce to create these pollinations, you say?
Wait, Lavender's fucking a dragon?
I don't fucking know what's going on.
Your simple idea of mammal fornication is the crudest form of analogy for this.
You're fun. You're fun at festivals.
Alright, so hey, my name's Joseph Esteban. I'm here to figure out what the fuck is going on. So, my understanding, there's two trees. One's a death tree, one's a life tree. One's my friend, and one has to die. And I know that I don't want to kill my friend tree, so what's the other option? How are we killing the other tree?
She's ruined.
Wait till there's money involved.
Just simulate. It's working.
Each tree has a heart, a seed.
Oh, that can't be Lavender. Oh, never mind. Yep, that's Lavender. That explains it.
If you wish to kill the tree, a dragon's breath must burn the seed.
Alright, easy enough. It's the same scenario for both trees.
Correct.
Alright, then there
When
we
the
go.
seed is destroyed, the host will die.
Alright, so,
Is the seed inside the dragon or person?
It is their heart.
Ah, okay. So I get it now. I get it. They're not a tree, but they will be a tree.
So we're gonna go burn the seed heart of a dragon.
Of a dragon.
Alright, well, there we go.
Probably a big dragon. A big dragon, I'm assuming. Your brother's probably huge.
What are the repercussions of doing this exactly? It sounds kind of, like a serious matter.
Dying?
Life and death, trees. I'm missing the pollination bit. Do we need to kill the tree before it pollinates?
If the trees are able to pollinate, then your friend and my brother will become the harbingers of doom for the world.
Life and death. I get it. One of them does have to go. Shit. How much time do we have?
I can feel him screaming in the roots.
Your brother or Lavender?
Both. I give it less. We don't have long.
Alright, then that settles it. We go kill the dragon.
Kill the
Sounds
dragon.
easy.
Yeah, I wish. Kill a dragon.
Go with
Yours.
me. What could go wrong?
He said he's an old dragon. His brother. I don't know how they work around here. This dragon could be a different type of dragon that we know from the surface. We don't know.
Well, you're a dragon now or something, right? So we have that going for us. Dragon fight.
Having a dragon ability.
Well, there we go. We'll be fine. Then we go pick up Lavender from the rot place.
So what's your name?
Easy peasy.
You know my name.
How do I know your name? Is your name actually Corbin?
I thought that was obvious.
You kind of made fun of it, so I didn't think it was Corbin. You made it sound like the mark was something that you had to protect. You know,
Oh, so
pass
he's
down.
what's inside of you.
Apparently. No. It's peace.
He's in your throat, right?
Mm.
I thought you had him lodged in your throat.
She's back. Right. Let's go.
Do you know where we're going? Do we know where we're going?
Said it's God. It's gonna take us to the docks. Take us to the land of rot.
Oh, alright, then settled. Nice meeting you, Egg. Let's go. I'm gonna start pushing him towards the exit.
This is a good egg.
Might be a bad egg.
We
Might be
walk
about
away and be like, see why I couldn't make this decision by myself.
That's a big decision,
You
isn't
come
it?
back
Yeah,
to
it
give me
was-
my helmet, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to walk off with my helmet and not give it back.
Apparently we didn't need that to talk to the dragon.
It's
thing.
Corbin. The egg is Corbin.
Yeah.
I figured as much. There's a giant throne. There's a giant dragon out there. You said there was a dragon egg.
How big
Nice.
was the dragon egg?
It doesn't matter.
You're not stealing it.
That'd be like kidnapping.
We have to kill his brother.
Oh, no, it just-
Yeah, we're killing the egg's brother. That's
Yeah.
what we have to do. Before it can pollinate with lavender egg or something.
Have no idea how big this
A
dragon
harbingers
is.
of doom.
Well,
We might
It's
die.
a usual Tuesday for us.
So how are we getting there?
Him?
Where is there?
The commander's sitting there just looking at you like, any moment now.
Yeah, who can talk to him?
I don't know what he
He's
said, but
talking.
I'm assuming.
Oh,
he's
he said
impa-
any moment now. I forgot you don't have the helmet.
I'm assuming he's impatient.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna take us to the land of rot.
You're gonna take us to the land of.
As soon as you're ready.
Yes, we're ready, right?
He sounds impatient.
He is.
I'm good.
Ready? Yes, let's go.
I'm ready.
The faster we're out of here, the faster we're out of your hair.
You make you make a nice walk through the city, only to make your way back to that coast of the violet-like water. However, you're viewing it from a different perspective than you were on the beach side. From here, you can actually see across the water. There appears to be like landmass across the way. And as you look towards it, let's see here. You can see from where you're at, there's definitely a landmass, but you can also make out the silhouette of ruins as well. Huge ruins. It says you come to the docks, there's no boats. You see that the commander pulls out a whistle. And he blows into the whistle.
Your whistle's broken.
And soon,
A dog would have heard it, I'm sure.
What's that?
as soon as he blows into the whistle, you can see the water, the waves begin to break. And rising out of the water, you can see what looks like a massive seahorse head. It's a living, organic creature, except it doesn't have a seahorse body. It has like a whale body. So it has like this seahorse head goes down into a whale body.
It's like a leprous.
And you watch as it rises up. It's huge, massive, larger than a blue whale.
Are we meant to ride that? Waboon! What
This-
in the fuck even is it?
That's kind of cool.
This will be your ride to the land of rot.
It's gonna stay above water, right? Can't really.
You cannot swim.
Yes,
mean-
it will stay above water.
Good. And it's gonna stay above water.
That's good.
Are you afraid of water?
He hands you this whistle.
Oh,
This will summon it to bring you back to the city.
oh, good. Question before we go. Have you been there before?
I have.
Any tips? This place is called the Land of the Rot, after all. I don't want to get myself
Rotted.
or my friends rotted. Yes, that is a... You didn't understand that, but she said rotted. I feel like that is a good word to use.
Are we on the boat?
No, you guys are on the docks talking to the commander still.
We're not
I'm getting
on
on the boat.
There is a
I'll
boat.
be on the whaleboat.
The boat.
The boat.
It's W-O-U-G-H-T.
A boat.
As you look towards the commander, the land is trifled with blight. It is all-consuming. When you arrive, you will see the lost kingdom, Fangoria. There are monsters and creatures that inhabit it now. Ones that have been driven mad. There are many diseases. Not just one. Each one dominates a certain portion of the land.
Each disease dominates a portion of the land over there.
Yes. All vying for control. The first one is Briarpox.
Wait, before I go further, are these like monsters that is it like a physical thing that we have to fight potentially?
They are infected. Ones that are corrupted. They have no semblance of their mortality and sanity left. They are mad beasts. If they attack you, put them down. It is the merciful thing to do.
God.
But you should see the trees once you pass the kingdom ruins. There you will have to make your decision. To move towards the tree of life, or the tree of death.
I wasn't made aware. What happens when one dies? Does it like... So like hypothetically, if we destroy the tree of life, will all life die? with
Our
it?
scholars have told us stories ever since we were younglings. That above us, we are protected by an ocean of magic. And that these trees, they are the roots that drive through. This is the bottom of them. Once they die, whatever connection they have to your world will cease to be as well.
So killing the life tree kills...
Will make death stronger.
But life will continue, correct?
That I am unaware of.
That does not sound very good, I'm going to be honest with you.
If I was you, I would kill the tree of death. Foul it is. Putrid. Diseased. Like that land.
Guess we'll have to make that decision when we get there.
How dare you Mass Effect this?
What was your name? Before we take off, what can I call you?
You may call me Taral.
Terrell. My name is Julian. It's nice to formally meet you. I'm gonna hold out my hand for a shake. This is, put your hand like this. It's just a... We're in agreement. We understand each other.
I see.
And thank you for your help. I know that we, as outsiders, a bit weird.
Then may I thank you, how our people do as well.
He grabs your head and he just locks lips with you. He pulls his head away.
Julia.
I didn't know you were
You
attracted
dog,
to
you.
them. You like them that much, do you?
I don't know.
Looking for a vacation home down here?
No.
He looks really happy. He's like, kiss me.
No, I just wasn't expecting it, alright? I wasn't expecting it. That is apparently how they thank each other here.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm not saying there is, I was just taking it back.
I just want to leave.
Yes, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get on the whale, seahorse.
How do you stare at this thing?
I'm imagining it has...
What do you do?
Everyone on the wall.
Yeah,
Look at him. Look at him. He's embarrassed.
yes. I'm gonna get off
We're gonna go.
onto the...
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that didn't take much. Been a while, huh?
Yes. I've been in Yunoku's realm for months.
You know?
I was too tired to do anything, okay?
I'm already on the wheel.
Yes, I'm getting on the whale too.
Okay.
The whoop.
The wall.
We all will.
That's a good one, Paul.
We're all walking to the
wall.
roll. The roll.
What were you two talking about?
So it turns out that according to the scholars, I wanted to ask, because you didn't really give a defined answer on it.
Yeah, I was kind of confused. That's why I just go in.
What happens when we burn one of the trees? Turns out, these are theoretically the roots of trees on the surface, whatever that means, to us and to them. Killing the tree of life would make death stronger. Vice versa, killing the death tree makes life stronger, I would imagine. I don't know. So
you're telling me Lava Day is the best choice?
is your friend Lavade's the tree of death?
Yes.
He didn't look like death when I saw him. He just looked like one of these people.
Who's to say this Corbin is even telling us the truth anyway?
You know, I had that thought as well. What happens if we don't do either? Is
The
Corbin-
beast begins to rear back, and as it
Don't
does,
you dare have to talk to us.
you hear the creature push forward. And as you do, you can hear the waves rushing along your side as you look towards the water. You approach the kingdom. And as you do, and you continue that conversation, we go to another scene.
Oh.
Deep within the land of Rod. Lavende.
Can I help you?
He gets to play twice. He gets to play twice.
Well, is that
We all
the
get to
fuck,
play
bro?
twice.
Why does he
Give
get to
me a
play
new
twice?
character. Give me a random one right now.
Your
Your
name's
name's Lavende. We're gonna die. I'm just a random NPC.
You have lost your eyes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
A tree has grown over your
Oh yeah, that's right.
face, leaving just your mouth and your nose open.
What does it smell like?
Mold,
Yeah.
damp, mildew,
So I'm wet.
Like a basement.
moist.
Nice.
Sinking. A flooded basement. That's what you smell like.
You hear the sound. You do, yeah, it kind of does sound smell like a flooded basement.
Oh man. It's like home.
But you have this sense of awareness about you. You're able to imagine in your mind like your surroundings. You don't have like echolocation or anything like that, but it's like you're weird. It's weird. You have like a visual representation, almost like you can see anything that the roots touch. And there's this burning in your chest where your heart is. You can feel it like a fire.
He's white sensitive.
It's uncomfortable. My sweet prince. You feel a hand caressing the side of your face.
Are you with me?
Act like you asleep.
Just
No.
piss him off.
I feel like I don't really have a choice. I can't see anything. Not really.
Oh, but you do.
You can see her visually in your mind. You can see her placed against the tree. You see yourself growing out of the trunk. And then you start to feel movement, freedom, just a little bit.
How much pain have you felt, Lavender?
That is a bit of a loaded question, I feel like. I felt a lot. I've been stabbed a lot. I don't really know exactly where I am, so I kind of letting things happen as they happen.
How much have you lost?
How about you come closer and I will whisper it to you?
You feel the mass press closer.
Can I feel anything? Like, am I close to, like, I don't know how to explain this really well. Like, can I tell if there's like a face or something right
Yeah,
next to my
you can
lips?
feel her lips on yours.
Only a little bit of pain. About this much, and I'm gonna try to bite her lips.
Oh,
I wanna, like,
I don't like how he's working.
Roll a hit.
Oh no.
do I add anything to this?
What would your like melee be for like a unarmed attack?
Let me open his, just to be on the safe side, because I rolled a 15.
What's your strength modifier?
I don't say you're at a +7 for unarmed.
You're about to get a mouthful of spores.
You never
boy.
know. You never know.
Yeah, it's a +7, so it'd be 22 to hit.
You chomp down right onto her lips.
And she's turned up.
And as you chomp down into her lips, you can feel your teeth shred into this lichen-like mushroom texture. And then you feel her long, spore-filled tongue
Stop.
puncture through your lips and go down your throat.
Yuck.
Can I bite it down even further?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to.
And as you bite down, you feel it bite into her tongue. And as you do, you actually sever the tongue. You chomp down and you feel it basically sever and then slither down your into your stomach.
No.
I may not be able to move.
So
And that
gross.
tongue thing that you just did was really weird, but I know my friends are going to come and rescue me wherever I am.
Can you give me a will save and a constitution save?
This is so gross. Why are you like this?
He's the one that decided to bite down on it.
Why are you the way that you are?
Will save is 25. Con is 12.
Okay. You feel this strange feeling on your body. Everything goes tingly, like when your legs go to sleep. Except it's everywhere.
I hate that feeling so much.
You can feel hands now pressing into the tree, grabbing around your waist, and it pulls, and you feel yourself getting dislocated from the tree, but your body's so numb you can't move. It's like you're in this comatose, almost paralyzed state, and you can feel yourself being nestled like a baby, cradled in the arms of this entity. You can feel it pull you in, and your skin seems to suck to her skin.
Yuck.
Like this parasitic plant life form. You both begin to like attach each other. Like this mucus begins to like pull strings between you two. Your flesh begins to meld and pull apart. And your body gets flooded with this strange euphoric sense, and then a vision start to flood your mind. You start to see the world. The whole world. But everything is perfect. There is no pain. There is no murder. There's no selfishness. Nothing is selfish. Everything simply is. Life grows and blossoms. Seeds spread and grow. And life blooms continuously. You see everyone there. You see all your comrades. Eternal. Untouched. Perfect. Never growing old. Never dying. Never feeling pain. And it's the same for Sky. It's the same for your friends. All of them exist in beautiful harmony. Give me another will save.
What is this? Infinite Tsukiyomi
28.
shit.
28.
That's what it reminds me of.
What do you want to do?
Remember the tree?
What do you want to? What would Lavende like to do? What would he like to try to do?
Throw up.
Yes. What I'm
No.
imagining is disgusting.
So,
Get the tongue out of you, bro.
with those visions, I know, or Lavende would know, that this isn't what he would want. Freedom of not having death, everything existing happily, this utopia thing, feels to him the way that it's being presented to him is not a choice. If that makes sense. Everything feels, given his situation, forced utopia. People having the freedom to cause murder if they wanted to. As bad as it is a freedom of choice. So he would try to will his way, his mentality of how things are, that freedom, his version of utopia, force that or fuse that into this this vision that's being presented to him. You know, whether it be the Cain and Abel-esque, like, first murder.
Are you saying that you would wish it to be more of a nature, the strongest survives?
No, I want people to be able to be given the choice.
Their
to not
choice.
to not have a utopia. Their choice to live as they want to, not as it's being presented to them.
Correct.
So
very much more of a balance of nature.
Like that's like
I feel like, are we talking? Okay, are we talking nature versus more of a nurture?
There's
No.
some mental gymnastics. What is going on?
I'm talking about giving the freedom to
Yes.
live how you choose.
Yes.
The balance of nature, life and death coexisting together.
Yes. That's what Lavande would want.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He's smiling though.
I know. We're gonna see how this plays out because
You feel yourself begin to change. I sent you a picture of what you have just morphed into.
yuck. I don't want to see this.
Oh
That's not
god.
that
Is it okay?
It is what
Surprisingly not
you
bad.
saw with your eyes.
That's badass. That's badass.
And as these trees begin to sprout from your back and your body becomes covered in this hard wood-like armor, these tendrils begin to sprout from the branches. And you can feel this power surge through you. And it is not a power of... It is... You have a semblance of control, and you can feel it. This weird sensation of... The best way I can describe it is this coaster.
Oh, not the coaster again.
I can pick it up. When it's set on the ground or set on the table, I'm not picking it up, but I know I can lift it.
Okay.
I got
So
you.
you have I have an idea.
You feel like you can manipulate things, but you haven't yet.
That's cool.
So my being cradled. Okay. So I'm still being cradled, correct?
Yeah?
So these, you're gonna bear with me because I don't really. You're gonna have to walk me through this because I don't really understand what's happening right now.
It's very alien.
I'm going to have those tendrils. Is that what you called them?
They feel
Or
like,
like roots?
they're
or?
like vines, tendrils. They appear to be made of like a bloody, visceral material.
I'm gonna be trying to visualize those kind of making their way up this figure's body and like wrapping around its neck and its arms. And the ones on the arms are gonna try to like pull it apart. That way I can just freely fall. If that makes sense. I just don't want to be in this thing's arms anymore. I want to be out. Right now. That's all I'm thinking. Out.
And that's what happens. These tendrils wrap up and around, and you can feel Zuktmoy's grip release and drop you to the ground. And as you land on the ground, you stand up, and you can hear her behind you. Now you are perfect. How you were meant to be. Life and death together, spreading forever. And we're gonna leave that scene.
This whole episode is gross.
Yeah, that scene was something.
How you feel, Chad?
We'll see how this plays out. I think I played that how.
Man, you're really bringing it tonight, like you said you would.
Thanks.
But don't worry, you get to keep playing. 'Cause you get to play twice.
I do.
I'd like to play
thrice.
The seahorse. Play the seahorse whale thingy. I want to play the woe.
That sounds like a wolf.
Just imagine allowing here to speak to animals. You could have got that.
Okay. A strange seahorse-like creature arrives on the coastline of the land of Rot. Here, you can see pretty much what you would expect from a land with that type of description. The ground is filled with this mucus-like webbing. There is no grass. It's turned ashen soil, covered in disgusting growths of lichen and decomposition of foliage and growth. It smells like a compost pile here. The ground is mushy, soggy, and filled with puddles of undescribably oozing and pussing like material. The trees have massive cysts growing off of them. They themselves look dry rotted and dead. You can see massive centipedes and bugs burrowing in and out of the wood. The kingdom is filled with an absolute mass of what you would describe as alien or foreign plant life you've never seen before. Plants is a incorrect term. Fungus would be a better description here.
I don't know about you, but this place is making me feel a little uneasy.
They weren't kidding about the name, Land of the Rock. I say we stay away from the puddles. Do we all agree on that? That's really weird.
What's it smell like?
It smells like a compost pile that's been filled with dog shit that's been baking in the sun for 3 days. And it was puked on by a monkey.
I got it.
And then you wiped it up with a
I
diaper.
got it. Oh, Jesus. We got going. Holy crap.
We got a loud day. Yeah.
Let's make it quick.
I mean, look at the bright side. At least there's no lake of shit, right? 'Cause
We don't know that
This
yet.
place is
Don't-
like a shite.
Don't get ahead of
At
yourself.
least it's not
my friend.
raining bile, you know?
I don't like it. Oh, God.
You look towards the yellow colored puddle, and you can see these black like worms that are like swimming and like slithering
Well,
throughout
they
it
got
as well.
tadpoles here too.
Oh, you want to eat one?
I don't think.
Catch it.
No.
I'm
No.
not hungry. If
No.
I'm hungry, I'll go back to that egg across the water and I'll cook
Yeah, good luck eating that one.
something.
So where we go now? What are we supposed to do?
Does it look like
Looking for a tree.
and can
So
we,
what you have is like a coastline. You're at like a beach site, except it's not sand. It's just like black soil, and I mean like obsidian soil. It is even the soil itself smells very acidic, and you can look up and you can see formations of old structures, stone and wood, dry rotted, mildewed infested, bug infested wood structures that seem to have dilapidated or fallen in on themselves from ages past long ago. Whatever this land was, there clearly was some sort of kingdom or society or civilization at some time.
as far as the ruins, how far are they from us? Where we-
You're already in them.
Oh, they
It was
led
like
right in.
there. It's like you're right there. Like you can walk up over the hill of the beach, and you're there in the ruins.
Okay.
Why does this place exist?
So where do we go from here?
I guess we make our way through the ruins.
Through the ruins. And the tree. Sounds easy.
Perseverance, my friend. Persevere.
Imagine everything around here is dead.
Don't breathe with your mouth open.
You hear the sound of, with your passive perception, all of you hear the sound of.
Great.
What do we
Fantastic.
see?
Is there a fly around here?
And you.
Does it sound loud?
You guys are, yeah, there's flies everywhere.
Okay.
But as you hear it, you look up and you can see this black cloud moving towards you.
Oh.
And as it moves closer and closer, With your passive perception, you realize that it's not a cloud. It appears to be a swarm of some sort of like hostile insect.
Friends, I think we need to move and like turn and run into the
Ruins?
into the ruins.
What do you guys want to do? You guys gonna follow Julian?
Yeah.
I'll follow Julian.
All right. As you guys follow Julian, can I get a... Are you guys doing this with haste, or you guys are trying to hide?
Can we even hide from this thing?
I mean, you don't know if it's seen you, but for the most part, you're...
I do want to try that.
Can I get a stealth check from everybody?
Definitely wanna
And I
do-
will be right back.
28.
Stealth check.
Oh, nice.
It's not today.
Got
Last
a
couple games,
19.
man.
A 19 on a
Is he gonna
disadvantage.
go find a swarm of insects mini?
Probably.
Is that a thing?
It's about immersion.
It's a black painted cotton ball. He's just gonna
If we do have to fight, I imagine fire would be the best.
That's actually a good idea.
Good thing I have fire.
I don't like this
Oh,
place.
Jesus.
This place sounds disgusting.
Whoa.
It smells disgusting. It looks disgusting. The whole 9, my friend. All 9 hells.
It
Right
feels
here.
disgusting.
All 9 of the hells.
It tastes disgusting.
Oh, it seemed to have dropped my D20.
Why did he
Hi,
make
Chad.
you swallow the throat?
Oh,
Wait, or
Chad.
swallow the tongue? Why can't you just spit
grab
it
my
out?
die, please? Right away.
Maybe we should have Chat make us our secondary characters. That way, when Chad gets to play Lavender, we can play somebody else.
That's a lot of work for me.
I hope that Hobby can play the Manure guy.
That manure man might actually be from this area. That
This would be a
we're
perfect time for him to pop out.
Just he comes out the corner. I'm gonna give him manure.
I know, right?
He's all the manure.
Fucking- He's in the cloud.
He is the
He just
cloud.
spawns.
It's just a cloud of shit.
Your time to hide from me.
It's like the great mighty poo from
Brain
Congress.
said I will create all characters. All right, you have 3 minutes.
3 minutes to make
1 minute
three
a character.
Give me one right now.
1 minute for each character.
Before Q comes back.
Too late. He's back.
We have officially disposed our characters. They're all dead.
All right.
I'm
Did anyone get under 10?
No.
Oh, I got it.
So everyone got above.
I got.
I got 19.
Perfect. So as you basically run into these ruins, you're able to find a portion of the ground that is, looks like it used to be a basement stairwell that would go down underground. You run down the steps, and you can hear the buzzing above you. It's pitch black where you run down into. And as the buzzing flies past you, you can hear it begin to subside and then disappear.
Can I see anything where we're at?
It's completely dark, but those who have night vision, or not night vision, dark vision, can look around and can see, basically it appears to be you're in an old cellar. And with your passive perception, you can hear the sound of
Sorry, people. I bet that sounds worse for you compared to us.
What is that?
I don't know, but it sounds disgusting.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm gonna look around to see if I can see what it is.
I think are you the only one with dark vision?
The dark vision. I might even have true vision with that eye.
You should have true vision. But true vision doesn't let you see through like walls, it just lets you.
I do have dark vision.
Okay, perfect. So both Falner and Jez can give me a perception roll.
Don't count on me.
26.
My perceptions are never good. 14.
Jez should be able to see this quite well. There's some sort of small humanoid-like creature curled or hunkered over in a squatting position and appears to be gnawing on what looks like a decomposing body. It appears to be moist and fresh, the body is. You can see this humanoid creature has what looks like black briar splitting out of its skin and massive like spools of thorns and growth. There also appears to be these large cystic pus pockets that are bulging off of its skin.
We need to get out of here.
We have company.
You see its head
even
kind of
company.
stop, and it drops what it's doing.
Oh, it's stopping. It's so. I think it's about to look over here. Yep.
It looks directly towards the
Yep,
group,
It's looking over here right now. It's looking at us.
and it stands up and it just hauls ass directly
I'll just
towards
blast
you.
in its face right now.
Okay.
So
Roll to hit.
What's happening?
as that happens, I'm pulling out my flame tongue sword and immediately activating it.
21 to hit.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
13 for the first one. 7.
Okay, you got it. As long as you got 2 more. All right,
Okay.
so you fired off an Eldritch Blast, and you watch as it blows its arm off, and you see it shamble forward. You blast again, and you watch as it hits the ground. It appears to be you blew its torso completely clean off. Its legs fall down into a charred mess.
Phone, I'm gonna go check it out.
That's when I'm gonna pull out the sword and
What is
light it.
happening?
That way we have light.
What I miss?
You ignite it, and you can see the creature that is
Oh
now
my! What the fuck is that?
decimated.
Good shot, Captain Jezebel.
Thank you.
Is there spores?
You don't see spores.
Like after it's not lingering in the air.
You don't see any.
Oh, like, you don't see any.
I'm gonna walk around trying to examine what this could have been. Maybe not the creature, but this area that we're in.
It looks like a cellar. It's like an old cellar.
So nothing out of place. It's just
Nothing seems out of place. It does look relatively like basic for what you would assume a cellar is.
They could have told us there was going to be creatures here.
They did.
They told him.
No.
I'm gonna go look at what he was eating.
It appears to be a fresh body. Looks like a failing too.
You know, they said there were gonna be creatures here, but I was not expecting
Cannibals?
Yes. Yes, cannibals. Can we fairly call this thing a cannibal?
That's
though?
what I'm calling
He
it.
looks really sick.
Yes.
You can also see it appears that there was like a campfire or a little camp that was set up in here.
Can I do an investigation check on the failing that it was eating? I'm
Sure.
assuming it has like something on it. And this is investigation at 18.
All right. You're able to look through its contents, and you do find a few things. One, you seem to find a key. It seems to be a black iron like key. It does seem to have like a house, not a house, but like a sigil on the head of the key. You also seem to find what looks like a small bag of these very small blue diamonds. And I only use the word diamonds just because they are some sort of gem or jewel. They're cut into actual like diamond shape. And then you find what looks like a. You have the helmet again, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you'd have to cast that again then to.
Yeah, I could. It's an at-will thing, so
Okay.
hypothetically I would be keeping it on all the time.
So you grab a piece of parchment that was folded up in the back pocket. You open it up and you don't understand the alphabet. You use your helmet to then read the message inside of it. And it reads...
I'm like flipping it open with one hand because I have my sword. I'm like, what does this say?
What's happening?
I found a note on this dead body. Maybe it's important.
And you can't read it?
And that's when I'll cast the spell to then be able to read it.
Dear Saigen, I'm sorry to inform you, but I cannot stay here any longer. This city and all of its damn rules are driving me mad. The bureaucracy of this godforsaken dragon who hasn't even been alive for God knows how long. is controlling our every decision, our every move. How is this even living when we have no say in how we live? I'd rather die in the land of rot than continue forth in this hell.
According to this note, a friend here got his wish, and I would drop the note on the body. Apparently he was sick of all the rules. Man after your own hearts.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
I'll pull one out for him. I take out my flask. I pour some over his body.
I did find some gems. I'm not sure exactly. I'm gonna pull one out. I'm not exactly sure what kind of.
Are they bloody?
They're not bloody.
Maybe I should have a very professional eye for these gems.
Does he have a professional eye for these gems?
He
No.
does.
I do.
No.
Jezebel, don't tell him lies.
He knows how to tell you if it's valuable.
This is
I'll
one.
say this: if you hand him those gems, you'll never see them again.
I hand him one. You make heads or tails with a gem.
Can I tell if it's a diamond or not?
A diamond?
Well, are you able,
I'm gonna tie off the pouch on my waist the rest of the time, and so he gets to keep the one.
He's like, diamonds?
you can tell by the color of it, it's definitely not a diamond that you know about.
It's a very interesting diamond.
Yeah, you get to keep it.
Are you sure? It's for me.
Yeah, that one is for you.
Julian, yeah, you too kind.
I know.
He was gonna take it anyway.
Yeah, he was
I know
gonna
he was.
steal
I
it
was-
with me.
I didn't want to give him the satisfaction of being able to take it, so I gave it to him.
I wish all me crewmates would give me diamonds every once in a while.
Well, lucky for you, I'm not your crewmate.
Diamonds are earned, not given, Volna.
Anyways, I found this key too, so if I find anything locked, I'll try a key.
That's sad.
No, it's not. Are you talking about him dying being sad?
Yeah, he wanted to leave. I'm assuming he's talking about the city.
Yeah, he doesn't like Corbin very much. But he did say that he'd rather die out here than in there, so
Oh, I got his wish.
that's what I'm saying. Poor man got his wish.
He made like a tree.
And he rotted.
It seems like we aren't in a safe place, so maybe we should keep moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a pocket
Now
the
we
key.
know there are things here that could kill us.
Just watch out for flies. Yes.
We're gonna go back up.
Stealthily, making sure that there's no other creatures that have maybe heard her pop off her Eldritch blasts.
You make
Like,
your
I know
way
where
up.
that came from.
500-pound frog pops out of nowhere.
With a guy with light hair on top.
And can you give me a perception check?
That'd be kinda
Everybody.
cool, actually. Ooh, perception.
I believe
Here it comes.
that is 21.
I got a whopping 14.
I got 13.
Legit.
27.
Legit.
14.
Okay, so Jez, you're the only one that catches this.
I got
What are you
21.
doing?
Oh, it's that high?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jezebel.
What happened?
Jez,
He's going like this.
No.
you make your way
I'm
up,
powering up a fireball.
and standing on top of one of the stone arches of the fallen ruins, there appears to be a figure, a humanoid figure, standing atop of it. As soon as you all walk and make your way out, you can see it crouches down, and it seems to be inspecting you inquisitively. You catch it out of the corner of your eye, and you look up. The moment it realizes that you see it stand up, and you see it take off the top of its head. And by the reason why I say head is because it has a massive mushroom cap as the top of its head.
Oh, it's a.
And you see it take off its head. Oh, sorry!
Holy shit, what is that?
I'm gonna blast this
What
thing
the
to Kingdom
fuck?
Come.
Oh, don't need to be worried. I am just a simple knight. And
Don't
you,
believe him. I'm starting to power up an Eldritch Blast.
and you watch as he hops down. He's about 15 feet away from you all, and he hops down.
It's hostile.
I mean you all no harm. I can see clearly you're not infected. I am the Regal Knight, an ancient knight of the Kingdom of Fungoria. But that was long ago. Not really quite a knight anymore. but I was. What?
I'm confused. Am I blasting this thing or not?
You survived.
How do you know our...
You can see he appears to be a Phaeling, but he's horrifically covered in mushrooms all over his body, to the point where he looks more mushroom than Phaeling.
This is like the Elden Ring mushroom suit.
Kinda, yeah.
So is that where we are? We're in Fungoria.
Yes, the ruins of it. It was.
The failing, the commander said this was Fungoria. I wanted to make a joke that this did not sound fun. Fungoria.
Fungoria.
Sounds like not Fungoria.
Do you usually look like a mushroom? Like because it's
Well,
fungoria, like
I
fungi.
think you might be able to...
More like,
You know what? No, keep those up for now.
More like Sangoria.
What do you want?
Sadgoria.
Well, I don't quite want anything. I more or less was curious on why there was other people here in this land.
How do you know our tongue?
That's a good question. I can understand.
Guys, my arms are getting tired. Am I doing this or not?
No,
I don't think so.
You don't have to hold your hands up and...
You are not the first outsiders that I have seen before, and I once had a companion who was an outsider for quite some time, till he died, and left me alone again in this place
Is it the dead guy behind us?
by myself.
I don't think so. That body looked fresh.
Where are we going? Where are you going?
Where are we going?
We? You?
How did your friend die? Maybe we can learn from that and not suffer the same fate.
Yeah, it's a good, yeah.
This mushroom man looks a little unhinged. I don't think I'd be taking any serious advice from it.
Unhinged? Ha! Not the slightest. I am perfectly capable and quite a formidable swordsman.
Watch where
What?
you're pointing that thing.
I agree. Can you just take us to the trees? We can...
Yeah.
Do you know where the trees are?
You're wanting to go to the trees?
I thought we were looking for a dragon.
The trees of life and death.
Yes.
In your mushroom head.
Is there a bell in there?
They're past the outer kingdom. You must make your way further. That is a long and treacherous journey.
Well, if we have a noble swordsman such as yourself guiding us, maybe it won't be so long or treacherous.
Is it for a just cause?
Yes. The justice.
Is it for a just cause?
Oh, very much. It's to save the world.
Wait, to save the world? You didn't tell us that.
I was once the hand of the queen. I
God.
tell you.
And I know what the queen would want. To save the world.
Well, the queen usually wanted wine and foot rubs.
And you know what gives foot rubs and wine?
Me?
If the world still exists.
What else did she want?
Huh?
What else did she want after the wine foot rubs?
I don't know what you're meaning, but...
Are you in defeat?
Huh?
He
Wait.
doesn't have feet.
Are you
Not
in
really.
2 feet?
He grows on feet.
That
Do you
is-
like feet?
That is...
I am confused. Is there feet here?
How did you get so lively all of a sudden, Jezebel?
You said you rubbed her
I don't
feet.
know. I think I'm going mad.
As long as you don't try to dive face first in the water and just lay there.
Yes, don't drink the water.
I'm gonna dive face first.
You know the
I'm
land.
gonna take another drink.
Can you take us to these trees?
I can guide you to the trees,
Perfect.
but I will warn you they are guarded.
Yeah.
Dangerous creatures.
By what?
They are by the citizens of the kingdom I once protected.
Fungoria.
Boy, we in September.
Uh-oh. People you tried to save turned into these creatures. Is that what you're saying? Became rabid?
The blight has many forms.
Any?
It takes you, corrupts you, makes you something you're not. This is not a safe place for travelers.
I assure you we're not travelers.
I would like to say I've stared Yonogu in the face. You familiar?
Bless you. But I will take you to the kingdom.
Does he think I sneeze?
It did sound like you sneezed.
You do.
Please just lead the way. Just show us the way.
I was trying to make myself sound mighty. And this
You do.
this mushroom man thinks I sneezed?
That was a mighty sneeze.
What the fuck ever? Got me up. Why do I even try?
Alright, if I remember correctly, it is, that way.
That didn't seem very accurate.
He turns and looks towards you. Oh, really?
Can I?
And would you know any better?
Can I go like this?
Why do I get the?
Is there wind?
There's no wind.
I get the vibe that his eyeballs are just going all different directions, like a fucking lizard. When
Yeah,
you're talking
they
about
are.
it. Just please don't look at me when you talk to me. Just look somewhere else. I can't.
Fine!
That's fine, I guess.
Greatest swordsman ever.
Yeah.
Alright,
Lead the way.
this way. He starts walking in the direction he pointed.
I guess we're going this way.
We don't really have any other choice, do we?
I guess not. No. Captain.
I'm just here for the fun ride, the fun little journey we've been on for the
Good
past
thing
couple
we're
of
in
months.
Fungoria. Good thing. 2 fun jokes and the name Fungoria in about 5 minutes.
A cruise ride on the walk to Fangoria.
I feel like I've just been thrown into something that I'm trying to get out of.
You notice as you're walking, you see him, he stops and goes,
We've stopped. Are we can't be here already.
What season is it? Is it
Season 3.
already?
I think it's truffle season.
I can't think. Is it harvest or
I don't think it really matters, does it?
spring? It does matter! Damn it! How do you realize it?
It's
It's rotting season.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's season is just before pollination.
So it is the winter season. If that is the case, then. Alright. I know the path we must take. The ruins we just left used to be the old port. Oh, we must make our way through the village. Then the village, we'll make our way to the ramparts, then through the city, and we must find our way to the high gate. That will lead us to the trees. But it is blocked. It's been blocked by a guardian for some time.
A guardian?
Yes,
Congo.
a terrible creature. One as big as a house, able to gobble up men at a single gulp.
Sexy.
Tongue
Not now, Legic.
as long as the day.
How long are your days here?
Very long.
That sounds all nice. But I wonder if I can lift all of us together. We could just fly past everything.
Is that something we'll be able to do here? Is there a concern?
You want to fly? Like above?
You make it sound really bad.
That and you can only you turned into a horse.
Well, we did just have that swarm of whatever fly at us, so.
Points up.
Right. What's up there? What do I see?
Give me a perception check.
Fuck me. I got a 3.
You don't see anything.
I don't see the problem.
What is he pointing at? Do you see anything?
What's your passive?
11?
If anyone has a passive of 17 or higher, or can roll over 17,
My passive perception is 21.
Nice.
then you'd be able to see it already.
24.
Okay.
14.
Okay, no. So, Jez and Julian, you guys are able to look up, and you're able to catch glimpses of light beaming through the sky. You know, have you ever seen like a beam of light? So some of the courts on this
up above you. Will reflect light and create these beams that kind of shoot down. And when you look at those beams, it looks like dust. Heavy dust rolling through it.
Why is there dust up there?
Ah,
Does anybody else see that?
Yeah.
The blight, lighter than air, floated does, staying low.
So if we get that in us, will we turn into something like you?
So there's
Me? Something worse.
Have you always looked like that? I'm sorry to ask. I know it's not a good time, but
It was the staple of our queen, and she had her loyalties. He starts walking.
I think he's been here a long time.
So
long enough, but survives.
I just felt a reason to cover my mouth.
Starts.
I feel like it's too late for that. We've already been on here and we already fought something, so. Dust settles, goes down. We were even further than the ground.
We already drank the water. It's already been passed by.
What water?
He stops.
I think he's.
Who drank the water?
No, it was.
Logic did.
Have you felt the burning yet?
Yet? What do you mean?
It will dissolve your insides out.
What, did you drink it?
No. The others did. They drank it all. They slept it up. Not me, though.
I don't like that a mushroom. Does
Not
that make-
me! I knew it was safe to drink. It was never safe to drink.
Guys, I'm very uncomfortable right now.
Never safe to drink. Never
Take it
safe
off
to
from me.
drink.
Would you like some water?
Enough with the water. He's freaking out.
You have water.
Tree,
He would like a drink of water.
do you want some normal water?
What if this is like a gremlin situation? Shouldn't
want
feed it
that?
after midnight, don't give it water, you
Then
know?
we got a bottle that it can hand over.
What's a gremlin?
What's a gremlin?
What is a gremlin?
Don't worry about it.
Is it like a goblin?
I won't.
A goblin.
Water!
You want water? We have clean water.
He's making that face.
Someone
Give us some fucking water.
Someone give him some water.
You're the one that offered it.
I got no water.
Then why'd you offer it?
Why isn't Lava Day here? Give him a good berry.
I mean, I guess I do have water.
What, do you not, or do you?
I think I do have.
Jesus Christ.
Who is Jesus Christ?
Can you point us in the? Continue walking.
I have a water skin. Here, have some H2. Nope. Have some water.
He grabs it. It smells pure.
It is.
It smells pure.
Smells clean.
Fawn, I really hope you didn't just make a mistake right now.
He probably hasn't had water.
Stage 3 boss. Is water like
Thank you, kind squire.
No problem.
It was nice of the queen to send you to me. I will train you dutifully. Follow along, dear boy.
Alright.
Follow along.
Was that water or alcohol?
It was water.
All right.
You think so, kid?
Pretty sure.
It's because you're short.
It was in water.
Let us go, Chester.
Your name's Chester. Yes, let's go, Chester.
Chester,
Your
You
Sir Knight asked for you.
follow along.
That's what they usually call me.
Dutiful squire.
Call,
Flounder, shut up and follow him.
it's all the hair me chest.
Shut up and follow him. We're following you, sir.
You're a
I
bright young
told
lad.
you that once
Chester.
your family recovers from the embarrassing incident that they suffered from the festival, and we will be able to redeem your family's name.
What the hell are you talking
They
about?
lost.
The tourney is only 6 months away.
Yeah, he's lost it. He's lost it completely.
I don't think we should be following this thing anymore.
Maybe?
I feel like that's Flounder's fault.
Do you think we can eat it?
See, he stops.
Nestle down low. Don't go any further.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Give me perception, everyone.
20. 29.
21.
10.
I'm not gonna roll anymore.
Did you roll 1?
No, I got 5. Get really low rolls for this. What'd you guys get?
29.
Damn.
Okay, anyone who got over 15
Yeah.
They did.
is able to look over what he's talking about, and you can see, yes, you're passing this port area and you're entering in what looks like an old village, an old farm area. You can see an old decrepit windmill and a water mill that would run from the ocean over to this area, and then you can see all the homes and houses, except it's filled with myconoids. Huge, muscular myconoids that are walking around with these six-legged canine-like creatures that have these spores growing off of their back, and you can see clouds of diseased dust riding off of them.
What the fuck? Why are we stopping?
Hey, you have to fight our way through them, or sneak around.
I say sneak.
I say sneak too.
I say sneak.
Yes,
Sneak.
taking the approach of the shadows. Good, good, smart you are, smart indeed. Now, first, they will smell us, and as we cover ourselves in dung.
God, no. You're joking. He's not joking. I know you're crazy, but I feel like you're serious.
Legic.
Eyesight not very good on them. Mushrooms cannot see,
I
but
just don't think
smell
it's
they do.
I can speak.
And you all smell like sweet surface salt.
It is a tactic that I know that people have used before to hide themselves from like dogs.
Is this thing gonna eat us?
I don't.
Yes, they will eat you.
What about you eating us?
I do not partake in the taste of
I
salt.
hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think he's onto something.
Fuck me.
To the compost. To the soils.
Oh my god, why? I'm gonna go back to drowning myself.
We don't have time for that.
It is up to you.
Show us where it is. Show us where it is.
You notice that he points down the hill, and you can see there's a farm, and there it looks like there's a patch where there was like a garden, and you can see there's like this compost pile that's just loaded with flies and maggots that are just swarming it. You watch as he makes his way down there, stays low, and you see him jump into the compost and just cover himself in this disgusting cesspool. You watch as he crawls his way out, and he just reeks like wet mildew gym socks.
Fuck.
A lot of escaped prisoners
Alright,
do the same thing and hide from dogs' smells.
they will not smell us now.
And creatures that help find stuff. He's not entirely wrong about this plan, unfortunately. I'm gonna go down, lead by example. I don't want to. I never thought I'd be on this.
I found a noodle.
I'm gonna go down to the compost and do the same thing he did.
I'm going to take off
Oh,
my
don't eat
armor.
it.
Take it off my armor.
I'm not.
Where
I'm
you-
watching them. I'm not going in.
You taking your armor off?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you putting your armor?
My bag of holding.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bring out my chain shirt. Put that on.
Okay.
So I can have some protection. Probably again. I'll probably be the last one because that'll take a little bit.
I've effectively covered myself in. I don't feel like calling this shit is exactly the right
You
word.
hear
Shit.
one of the dogs,
Shit.
and it starts to bark. He looks towards you. They have heard us. I will pull them away. You must make your way to the city gates, and make your way to the high gate. I will meet you there.
I haven't put any shit on me yet.
And you watch as he runs out. Ah, you will not get me! And you watch as he just starts to run, and the dogs and the myconoids chase off after him, but only like 2 of them. The other ones have stayed behind.
I'm going to grab a cloth and cover my hair. Just stop it. This is disgusting.
Jez Fulner.
Here I go.
No.
Okay.
You know who gave me this jacket? Absolutely fucking not.
She says no. I'm in the air. What?
I don't blame you. I just got this clean from piss.
Oh yeah, that's
I just want
right.
to put shit all over it now.
As I'm coming back, wiping, just like covering myself. That has shit and piss on it, but you got it.
No, just piss. Just piss. My
Why
piss.
did you have piss on it?
My piss.
Why did you piss on it?
To claim it.
Are you a dog?
No.
Then why'd you do that?
It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
How did he accidentally piss on armor?
I don't ask any
It
questions.
was in the toilet.
Jess,
How did you pull that out from a toilet?
I didn't put it there.
just do it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Wear something other than what you're wearing.
Alright. How about this?
Whoever gave you that jacket, it can't be that important.
I got gloves. Wait. You don't know.
Oh,
You have any idea who the fuck?
Keep your voice down. Keep your voice down.
Finley fucking Gold gave me this jacket.
I don't care about Finley Gold.
Oh, leave him
I
here.
care about
leave
getting
him
the
here.
fuck out of here.
Push him to the dogs.
The dogs aren't gonna smell me. I smell like shit.
Well,
They're not gonna smell me.
They're
They're
smell
gonna
me,
smell
and I'm
me.
standing next to you.
It's a nice jacket. It could clean itself, right?
How dare you?
I don't know if it can.
So here is the option. Maybe we could put it in a safe place.
No place is safe but on my body.
There. Oh.
Do you have the boots on?
Yeah.
Does the little guy have an opinion?
What does it matter if she has her boots on or not?
Oh, was it nice?
Anyone have a passive perception of over 24?
Because I have no idea that it can
Mine's
talk.
21.
Okay.
I guess I will take off.
I could
the
go
armor.
for a roll.
You guys hear something.
Gross.
What's your passive at?
21.
Okay, so you hear it just in the last second. You're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden you hear like the sound of footsteps brushing up right behind you guys.
And listen,
And
I've
you
had my
quickly
horns
spin around.
engraved.
You can spin around, and you see Barry. Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are alive.
How the fuck did you get here?
I have no fucking idea. All I remember is that something about the fucking tree, and I woke up in this place, and there's monsters fucking everywhere.
I'm gonna go give him a hug. A berry!
Get the fuck away from me! You look like, oh, what are you covered in?
He's covered in shit.
I find a strange
You need to
berry
be
that-
covered in shit too before we're caught by those fucking mushroom people that are up there.
I find a very strange berry that you keep popping up randomly.
What do you mean I keep popping up? We keep getting fucking split up.
Wait,
Have you guys ran into any other crew members?
no. We actually don't know where to save lives.
Melanie and I, we were together when we got here, and we got split up because we got attacked by this giant fucking creature in the city. I came out here to see if I could find maybe anyone else in the crew. Haven't been able to find anyone else.
Wait. Calm down.
And cover yourself in shit before we're caught.
I'm not covering myself in shit.
Are you
Why is
saying-
he covered in
Thank
shit?
you.
Are you saying you know a way in without having to cover and shit?
Do you know how to suppress our smell?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because they could smell us.
Well, apparently mushrooms can smell.
Or just kill him.
Well, there's quite a few.
But the infection.
Oh, it's right. You guys don't use. Oh, I just kill them before they get near me.
See, that's easy for you, magic folk.
Yeah. They have to run quite a bit while I'm zapping them with lightning.
So, okay.
He's still with us.
I mean, we could use you to go forward. You're already covered in shit.
I regret this. So
I didn't know they could smell. Is that a thing? How did you guys
I
figure that out?
Dogs or something with them.
To be fair, we were told that by a crazy mushroom man.
Are you guys talking about the white mushroom knight, man?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, I ran into him earlier too. He helped me and Melanie get out of our situation when we got here. Then he tried to eat me.
I fuck.
He said he doesn't.
That's just coincidence.
Please tell me.
Coincidence.
That's just coincidence.
Well, I don't think he'll try
You know
to
what
eat
I bet
us.
it is?
We gave him
I bet he likes to eat them better after they've caked themselves in shit. It's some sort of condiment for these sick
Oh
fucks.
my
That
goodness.
sounds like that would fucking make
Please tell
sense
me
for
you have
me.
a spell to clean this shit off me.
Let's go back.
Hold on, let me see. You watch.
He's not wrong. Hey, fuck you, father.
I just want a spell slot to cast bath.
I just don't want to die.
He brings his hand up, casts a spell, and you watch as just like a gallon of water just all it does is just
Now
make
you
you drink.
wet shit.
Now you just like wet shit.
So wait, you could do that like 50 times.
Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that though. So
Feels like it's taking a lot longer.
You made it worse.
there's water like down by the ocean. Why don't you just get in? I don't know if you should get in it,
I
but
wouldn't get in it.
it's purple. The water's fucking purple. Where are we? Does anyone know where we are?
We're in the center of the world.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I know that doesn't make sense.
Well,
but
I thought we were in the putrid rock or some shit. Well,
We're in the core of the planet.
And the core of the planet
Core
smells
of
like
the-
dog dick.
But the
what
atmosphere.
does
this
dog
part
dick
of it.
smell like?
This.
Look up ahead. Look up. You see that?
Yeah, it looks like we're underground.
No, the sky.
I can see the fucking rocks, Legend.
Look,
Yes.
look, your friend Lavender. There are people here that look like him. And he is here.
Yeah, I
somewhere.
found a few of them dead.
It's confusing. Lavenday's a tree. The dragon's a tree.
All
We
right,
gotta kill one of
what's
them.
the go? What are we doing here?
We need to go into the city. We need to go through.
The city is filled with these fuckers.
Yes, and we need to go there. We need to find the high gate, wherever it is.
And
on
then
the
we
other
That's
side.
where the
Dragon
big creature
tree.
was. That's where the big creature was. It's like a giant fucking frog.
No.
You fucking. How did you know it was a frog?
You just manifested that.
That was a joke.
He said there was gonna be a giant frog.
Shut.
With someone with what hair, Tom?
You really gonna use that little voodoo thing I do in the game? You know, it'd be funny.
Ledgic, you've been here before, huh?
No.
Something you're not telling us?
It was a joke.
Look,
This
if you
is
don't
a
know one
Corbin
thing about
thing.
me, Ledgic, you should know I have trust issues.
You were pretty.
And my eyes are on you.
It was a joke. I didn't know
Alright.
there was gonna be a frog.
I'm glad that you are the one who's getting the shit talk.
Okay.
And I too have covered
Just-
myself
just-
in shit.
When I say frog, I mean frog in like a very loose sense. It had a frog body, but it also had a large mouth and like a stalk with 3 eyeballs and a bunch of fucking tendrils everywhere. So not an actual frog, more like a froghemoth. I guess that's what I would call it, like a behemoth and a frog had a baby.
Froggy myth.
Better just take us.
Does
to
it
it.
look like it can do
Free
battle?
myth.
What?
Take
Does
us
it
there.
look like it can do battle?
Do battle.
I think he says, does it look like it?
Does it fight?
Does it look like a new butthole?
Does it look like a battle toad?
A butthole toad?
What's a bottle toad?
Does it look like a
What
man?
you're describing, it's a toad that can do battle.
Oh, battle.
Battle toad.
Battle
A
toad.
butthole toad?
A bottle toad. It's got a bottle.
Folden, if we
Bottle
get
toad.
Folden, if we get out of here alive, you're gonna have to tell me what a fucking bottle toad is. Over a long drink. But until then, I'll take you back there. Take you to the gate.
Do that.
So what's the deal?
Post-haste.
Oh,
We're sneaking through everywhere. We don't want to get into any fights.
All
We have
alright.
to.
I will say this: every time I try to sneak, they still seem to somehow fucking find me.
Yeah, because you're not covered in shit. They're smelling.
So it is true. The white crazy
Yes.
night was fucking crazy.
Yes.
Is there any way to smell like poop without actually putting on poop on us? Is there a spell for that?
Listen to what you just fucking said. What wizard do you think was sitting around like, you want to be fucking useful? If I can make a spell to make me smell like shit.
Other brown wizards?
I feel like in this particular circumstance, it is useful.
It's not a normal circumstance.
He's got a point.
Look,
What if you don't want to be around people, right?
You want me to design a spell
no,
right
no,
now
no, no.
to make us all smell like shit?
Oh,
Can you?
But change the scent, at least.
Can you?
To what?
I don't know.
Shit.
Something putrid. Something that smells like shit. Something.
Oh, tastes like.
Yeah. So,
You want somebody to taste like shit?
my cat tastes
Keep it
different.
down. Keep it down.
Look, we need to. Are we covering ourselves? I've covered myself in shit. She's refusing because her jacket's from Finley Gold.
It's Finley
He
fucking
doesn't
Gold
even know
jacket.
who Finley Gold is.
Finley
I
fucking
didn't
Gold.
say I didn't know who it was. I said I don't care.
I keep doing it every time.
How does that happen everywhere anybody says it? We're in the same motherfucking planet. How is that happening? Every time you say Finley Gold,
Quiet.
there it is again. That seems so counterproductive.
If you give me a few hours, I can make a spell that will make us all smell like shit.
Perfect.
I don't think we have a couple hours though.
It's up to you. We either waste time, I make a spell, that can make us all smell like shit, or we just fight. It's up to you. One of the way.
I don't want to fight with shit all over me.
It will
Me
be
and
a
him just stare.
By the way,
Seems very
if he
slippery.
has a couple hours to make the spell, then you have a couple hours to get the shit off.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. The way you guys smell, there ain't no fucking coming off. It smells awful.
Fuck you.
It's your new musk. I hope the ladies dig it.
Oh.
Well, it sounds like we'll be waiting for a few hours because I'm not going to smell eternally like this place.
Yeah, like, extremely.
Point us in the right direction. We'll go scout out. How about that? While you figure out how to make yourself smell like shit, you're wasting your time designing an entire fucking spell.
She's the one that fucking asked for it.
I'm gonna put this in my book, and it's gonna be called the Shit Trials. This is what the particular chapter is gonna be named.
Folder, I'm gonna be completely. Folder, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not even sure you know how to write.
Fucking right. Look at his book. It's filled
It's
with
scribbles.
It's just scribbles and pictures.
And I got pictures. I got pictures. I got.
You've thought of
Do
everything.
you even have a title for this book?
I do.
I didn't even know you were working on a book.
What's the title called?
It's called. Don't Say Your Go Book.
What?
You just
Say what?
Don't say you go book.
You're above.
Don't say that.
What?
Don't fucking say. No one's saying that again.
He said it. He said it. And then she said it. No!
You guys watch as this purple smoke begins to.
Jesus Christ! God damn it! What the fuck?
Wow, it is that cramped in there. You hear the sound of all the myconoids basically turn their attention. Well, looks like I got myself a welcoming party here. Oh, God.
Yeah, we.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Everyone, thank you all for joining us. I did not expect that to end like that, so I've got to redesign the conflict here for the next episode. Everyone, thank you all so much for joining us. I think tomorrow, if I can get a thumbnail made, I might stream some DBD tomorrow night. So if you guys want to hang out and play some Dead by Daylight with me, we'll do it here on the channel.
Well, it depends if we're doing our vampire stuff tomorrow.
Oh, that's true. Well, we'll probably be doing that before I would do it. So, anyways, thank you all for joining us. Until next time, you guys all take care and don't say
Don't say
Yurgle
Yurgle
Bub.
Bub.
Peace.
Yurgle Bub.